See what nonsense is in store for today.
I feel so powerful. All of a sudden. Okay.
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
Today, the Americans with Disabilities Act. Steny Hoyer led the charge in the House, along with Major Robert Owens, and Tony Coelho, I don't know, as well as Tom Harkin and Bob Dole. They led the fight in the Senate. That's why I think that I want to increase the focus on the fundamentals here. That democracy, literally our democracy, is at stake, and it's by altering the institutional structures to protect it. And I think that I think we're in real trouble if that's something.
Do you personally have confidence that this current Supreme Court is upholding and will uphold the rule of law?
I worry because I know that if the other team, the MAGA Republicans, win, they don't want to uphold the rule of law. They want to get rid of the FBI. I mean, the things they say. And I think that somehow we got to communicate to the American people, this is for real. Mm-hmm. This is real if they were to take over, if they were to have their way.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
The thing that I have trouble trying to figure out is what it is that, other than protecting the Constitution, what is it that these MAGA Republicans think is extreme about what I'm doing? Mm-hmm. They haven't been, I mean, I haven't seen any articulation of any of them. Well, look, if you take a look at all what I propose, they're overwhelmingly popular with the American people. Nothing I've proposed is extreme. If you take a look at all what I propose, they're overwhelmingly popular.
What about what Elon Musk has done to Twitter, lowering guardrails against misinformation? Does that contribute to it?
Yeah, it does. Look, one of the things, as I said to you, when I thought I wasn't going to run, I was going to write a book about the changes taking place. And most of it's directed over the years with these fundamental changes in society by changing technology. Mm-hmm. Gutenberg printing in the printing press changed the way Europeans could talk to one another, all the way to today. Where do people get their news? They go on the internet. They go online. They go, and you have no notion whether it's true or not. They go on the internet. They go online. They go, and you have no notion.
You focused on delivering economic benefits to some of those voters who are afraid of change. What is the evidence that in this current moment, it's economic benefits that will diminish their grievances?
It's not so much the economic benefits, it's treating them with respect. Treating them with respect. You may remember, because you're barely old enough, but you may remember back in '72, we ran a campaign that Nixon won overwhelmingly in '72. He won over 60% of the vote in my state, and I won by 3,100 votes. The issue then was that we were limousine liberals. We weren't paying attention to the problems of ordinary families and speaking to their immediate needs. Well, I've never not done that. But I also think that we should be engaging people more and not be worried about our neighbor. Talk to them. Sit down and say, what do you think? Well, and not get in arguments, but say, this is what you say this, but how about this? And force people to get in a two-way conversation. But it's
Ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain just committed suicide.
And when you talk to people, like for example, the speech I recently made on democracy, I made about 4 major speeches on democracy. Mm-hmm. Initially, with notable exceptions, people thought, what's Biden talking about here? Well, you know, the data showed that over 60% of the American people, they were worried too. And that's one of the reasons why 2020 turned out the way it did, 2022 turned out the way it did. And so I think it's important that to give people some hope.
God have mercy upon us.